right now.
For your Ridgefield Tigers. And guard number 3, junior Evan Costanza. And forward number 21, sophomore Dylan Phillip. And forward number 11, senior Carson Ross. And guard number 23, senior Ben Fox. And at guard number 1, senior Justin Victorio. The Tigers are coached by Andrew McCollum, assisted by Joe Wolf, Anthony Gordio, Dan Volz, and Matt Brady.
All right, Tigers fans, we are ready to go here in Ridgefield. Notre Dame in town to play the Tigers.
Come together during these times to show pride in our country and to show respect for those who have sacrificed for our freedom and our valued way of life. Please rise, remove your hats, and be respectful during the playing of our national anthem.
All right, here we go. Tigers about to take the floor against Notre Dame of Fairfield. Number 5 preseason Ridgefield Tigers against the number 10 team out of Fairfield.
So let the players play, let the coaches coach, let the officials officiate, and let the fans be positive. Additionally, we are committed to providing a safe playing environment and following CIAC COVID guidance. As such, we ask that all spectators and athletes wear masks at all times during the game. Thank you for your cooperation and enjoy the game.
Dylan Villette to jump it against Coleman, number 13. Tigers roll out Kerner, Klotz, Lust, Villette to Fabio. We'll get the Notre Dame lineup soon. One bouncer, we're going up. Here we go. Ref throws it up. Notre Dame wins a tip, but Kerner chases it down in the corner in front of the Ridgefield bench, and the Tigers are going to bring it up. Covered by Bennett, flips it to Fabio. He's covered by Colas. Klotz goes to the ground to the right hand, gets it over to Kerner. Kerner brings it out in the right hand slot, covered up high by Alea. A lot of dribble by Kerner, gets it over to Villette at top of the key. Villette gets a cutting Klotz. Klotz goes to the move and gets the ball knocked away. So turned over by Klotz in the paint. Notre Dame brings it across. Ayala with the ball, covered by Kerner, number 3. Ayala to the dribble, passes it over to the corner to Coleman. Coleman to the right hand, dribbles. Nice dump off to number 4, Bennett. Bennett lays it in for the basket.
Bonnie Bennett with the lay-in for the Lancers.
Lust is going to inbound, gets it to Klotz. Klotz double team quick, dribbles out of it. A little 1-2-1-1 press here from Notre Dame in their road gold, going from our left to right. The Tigers moving the ball from left to right. Klotz gets it over to Kerner in the right-hand corner. Baseline drive, dumps it off down to Villette. Villette off the glass, no good. Fighting with 2 players from Notre Dame. And Notre Dame comes out with it. So Bennett flips it over to the wing. Chamberlain's got it in front of the Tigers bench. Drives it down deep. Tough shot off the glass. Counted. Notre Dame up 4-0 quickly here on the Tigers.
Jordan Chamberlain with the jumper for Notre Dame.
We have a hold off the ball here. They're going to get number 13, Coleman, on a hold against Villette. Team's first, his first. Tigers will take it in out of bounds under the basket.
Foul call on the Lancers, Bailey Coleman, his first.
Get into the corner. DeFabio going to unload a three from the corner. Justin DeFabio lets it fly from the corner in front of the bench, in front of the Notre Dame bench, and it counts. So Tigers now down 3-4 here. Notre Dame with the ball. Kerner trying to match up on Ayala, and he fouls him. So Kerner's first, team's first. Notre Dame to taking it at half court right in front of the announcer's table. Number 3, Chamberlain's going to take it in. Bounce pass in to Ayala. Ayala covered by Kerner. Stays his dribble, keeps his dribble, knocks it out, and then goes out of bounds off of Bennett. So Bennett can't handle the pass, and the ball goes out of bounds.
Jordan Hatch checks in again for Ridgefield.
Ball's passed up to Klotz. Klotz gets double team across half court. He's ripping. He's got Klotz getting pestered, and there's going to be a foul against Notre Dame here. So Notre Dame foul. We've got Jordan Katz, number 5 in the game, along with Ben Klotz, Carson Lust, Dylan Villette, and Justin DeFabio. They inbound to the backcourt. Klotz going to chase it down in the paint. He's going to bring it up. Double team waiting for him at half court. He passes out of DeFabio. DeFabio all the way to the weak side corner. Quick trap comes against Katz. Katz gets rid of it. Back to Katz in the corner. There's a corner 3. So Jordan Katz gets one out of the other corner now. And the Tigers have 2 threes for their 6 points. They're up 6-4 now. Katz covering up on Ayala at half court. Number 5 goes to the left hand, dribbles, met by Villette. The pass is made out to the wing, and a 3 is made by Coleman in front of the Ridgefield bench. So Notre Dame answers with a 3 of their own, 7-6 Notre Dame. Diamond in 1 press now, and they're off of it. Now they're into their man defense. Notre Dame in gold. Number 5, Ayala covers Katz at the top. Now DeFabio's got it on top, swings it over to Klotz on the right-hand wing. Up top to Katz, tries to flip it inside to Villette, and the ball's tipped and stolen by Notre Dame. They get the ball up to Ayala on left-hand side. He kicks it over to the corner, and there's going to be a trap. Oh, what are we going to have here? We have a foul called. I can't see the call. They're going to get a hold here.
Offensive foul called on
Oh, my apologies. They called an offensive foul on Bennett. Bennett's first, the team's third. So the Lancers from Notre Dame commit their 3rd foul, and Michalowski's going to inbound it now. He's in the game. They got Kerner streaking across half court. Don't find him. DeFabio's got it. They're just walking the ball up here, passing it around. Tigers being patient. They get it up to Kerner now in front of the Notre Dame bench, and he dribbles off his foot and turns it over. Villette is back with DeFabio. Do a nice job of repelling the drive. That's going to be 13. Coleman taking it to the rack, and he's going to get 2 shots.
Tiger foul called on number 21, Dylan Villette. His first, team's 2nd. Shooting foul sends number 3, Jordan Chamberlain, to the line. 22.
First shot is up and off the back of the rim. No good. So it's Michalowski, Sosa, DeFabio, Villette in there to rebound. Evan Kerner at the volleyball line, ready to go. Charlotte, number 1, number 5, Ayala. 4, Bennett. Second shot up and no good for Coleman. Number 23, Salter's also in the game for the Lancers. Michalowski drives baseline, turns it over. They're out in transition, a lot of contact, and they're going to count the bucket. He got pushed from behind. Let's see who they're going to get on the basket. They're going to get DeFabio on the push from behind, so count the basket and the foul. Good transition bucket there by the Lancers. And Bennett's back at the foul line now to try to get the conventional 3-point play. (9-6) Lancers, 4.5 to go here in the first quarter. Michalowski skies and gets the rebound on the miss. Gets an outlet to Kerner. Kerner up the middle of the court, looking for somebody. Tigers trying to run a set here. They find DeFabio in the slot. Right-hand slot, left-hand dribble by DeFabio. Over to Kerner on left wing in front of the bench. In front of the Notre Dame bench, gets it over to DeFabio. A long 3 by DeFabio off the right-hand side. Sosa gets a hand on the rebound, but Notre Dame controls. Ayala bringing it up. He's covered by Kerner. It's the two of them all by themselves at the logo. Little dribble handoff here to Charlotte, going to his right hand. Michalowski's got him checked up in front of the Ridgefield bench. Drives it deep, gets a kick to the corner. Floater, tough one on the baseline, and Villette comes down with the rebound. Kerner's got it, look it up, passes it ahead to Michalowski in the corner. Michalowski settles down. He's got Bennett all over him. He's trying to feed into Villette. Villette gets double teamed, gets pushed. No call, off the front of the rim. Villette shaking his head on the way back, but here come the Lancers. Kerner's got the ball here, covered up. They swing it out to the weak side wing, a jump shot. That's Charlotte for three from the wide wing, and there's going to be a quick timeout for Coach McClellan. 3:24 left to go in the first. The Tigers call their first timeout. They're down 6-12. Some sharp shooting from the Lancers. Good transition offense from them as well. So the Tigers' offense has come from a pair of threes from each corner, one from DeFabio, one from Jordan Katz, and that's it. And the Lancers have been chipping away here in transition. They've hit some threes. They've gotten to the foul line a couple of times, and they're showing a very versatile offense here against the Tigers. So Coach McClellan's getting the troops organized here, trying to figure out how to meet the speed and athleticism and just sharp play all around here by Notre Dame. Good crowd here for the Tigers. Tigers Lairs got some kids in there, some students dressed in white. A little bit of a whiteout tonight. All four bleachers are out, and they have people spread out in the stands. So here we go. Tigers are going to bring it in under their own basket. It's Michalowski wearing number 10. It's Sosa, DeFabio, Katz, and Carson Lust in the game with him. Bounce pass to DeFabio, gets it back to Michalowski in the middle of the court, walking it up. Trying not to get trapped here. Gets it over to the left-hand side to Lust. Lust bounce past the Katz. Dangerous one. Now they find Michalowski. He swings in the corner all the way to DeFabio. A nice drive by DeFabio. He dumps it off to a waiting Sean Sosa, who lays it in for an easy bucket. So nice execution by the Tigers out of that timeout. 12-8 Lancers. Baseline drive. And DeFabio going to draw the foul. DeFabio holds his ground. Number 23, Salters, tries to get in deep. DeFabio takes a charge right into the chest. Referee right there, and he calls it. So that's his first, the team's fourth. Here we go. Tigers looking to break the press here. Sosa swings up to get it from Michalowski, gets it back to Jack. Michalowski walks it up, finds Lust. Lust bounce pass back to Michalowski. They find Katz in the middle. They dump it off to DeFabio, who flips it back to Jordan Katz. DeFabio's going to unload a three from the wing, and DeFabio is pure from the wing. So now it's 12-11, 5 unanswered for the Tigers. Katz on the ball coming across half court. Quick dribble to the right hand, but DeFabio deflects it. Lust on the ground, getting laid on by the Lancer player. And number 13, Coleman, waiting for the call.
Dylan Villette and Ben Klotz into the game for the Tigers.
They're going to call Carson Lust out of bounds on that, while Coleman laid on top of him. I don't know about that call. The bench didn't like it. Tigers are going to inbound. Lancers are going to inbound under their own basket here. Oh, he gets open on a set play. Charlotte goes up with a nice lay-in off the glass for two with Ben Klotz right there trying to defend. 14-11 Lancers. Klotz inbounds to DeFabio, back to Klotz. Swings it over to Villette on the left wing. Klotz in the middle of the floor. Gets it to Jordan Katz at midcourt. Katz goes to the ground now, covered by Ayala. Double team coming. Katz picks it up. He's in big trouble. He's ripping hard, and we're going to have a travel. So Charlotte and Ayala come in and trap Jordan Katz, picks up his dribble, and couldn't get out of there. So he traveled on the escape, and it's going to be Lancer's ball. They inbounds to the backcourt to Chamberlain. Chamberlain covered by Klotz in the backcourt. They're across the logo. Klotz lining him up. Chamberlain drives deep, kicks it over to O'Connell. O'Connell with a dribble, throws it out to the left wing to Ayala. Really nice drive. Oh, and they get Sean Sosa on a blocking foul. Ayala went up and hit the ground really hard. So those two met each other at the low block. He drove down the left baseline. Sosa came out there to meet him. A lot of contact. Ayala with a really good drive. He went up in the air, and one of those dangerous plays where you see a player just hanging up there, and he's okay. Shaking it off. Chamberlain's going to inbound, baseline out of bounds for the Lancers. They inbound to the top left slot. Villette covering up on O'Connell. O'Connell swings it out to the wing. Kerner's got it covered in front of the bench. Big floater over it, outstretched Villette. That's no good. Sosa controls it, outlets to Klotz. Klotz looking for someone, puts it on the ground. Double team's coming. Lancers tip the ball, but Villette smartly comes up with it, takes a shot, no good. He gets his own rebound, goes back up and gets fouled. So Dylan Villette getting a little frustrated down low, but takes care of business by himself. Gets his own rebound and he gets fouled.
Foul call on Nate Charlotte, his first.
So Nate Charlotte called for the foul, his first, the team's fifth. 1:26 to go here in the first quarter. Villette to shoot 2. Shot is up and good for Dylan Villette. So 14-12 right now, Lancers. Villette at the line to shoot a second one. Sosa and Klotz are in there with him to rebound. Notre Dame only has 3 players in the paint to try to rebound. The other 2 players, Chamberlain and Ayala, talking to their coach. Second shot up and good for Villette. So the Tigers are going to come out of the make and some pressure here.
Good on both free throws. 14-13 Lancers.
So Kerner covering the ball three-quarters court. Walks it across half court and then explodes downhill. Kicks it back up to Salters. Salters on the wing, drives it to the nail, kicks it out. Villette goes up in the air and forces him to kick it back out. So Salters, we're gonna have a timeout. So Notre Dame coach didn't like what he saw,
30-second timeout.
and he's gonna get a quick timeout. So that's their first timeout. We're 1:09 left to go in the first quarter. 14-13 Lancers. 5-4 in team fouls. Lancers have 5, Tigers have 4. Very competitive, high-paced game so far. And the Tigers have done a nice job out of that timeout. They had 5 unanswered, now it's been pretty even since then. So 14-13 Lancers. And we're going to get them back out here in a second. 3 officials here in the Tigers gym tonight. And they're doing a nice job. A lot of experience in stripe on the floor tonight. So these guys have been at a lot of these high-end FCAC games. This is the number 5 preseason Tigers hosting the number 10 Lancers out of Notre Dame and Fairfield. So 2 top 10 teams going at it here in the Tigers home opener. Tigers had Windsor on the schedule for Saturday. That game got canceled due to weather. And so this is the home opener, season opener for the Tigers. So Villette thought they called the travel, which he did, but the timeout was granted first. So a little confusion is cleared up. Lancers to inbound in front of the Tigers' lair. They get it into Ayala, number 5, covered by Kerner. Kerner doing a great job all over the ball. Ayala to the left-hand dribble, loses the handle. Sosa's got it, gives it up to Klotz. Kerner took a little shot to the face. He's all right. They got Jordan Katz up top. Notre Dame player falls down trying to cover Katz, and they get it to Kerner in the corner. Katz clears it up top in the slot. So Katz covered by Charlotte. Charlotte trying to poke at it. Gets it over to the left wing to Klotz. Villette to a couple of dribbles, kicks it to Kerner in the corner. Can't handle the pass, but he dribbles and kicks it out to Katz, who unleashes a long 3. Jordan Katz, good from the long 3 in the left slot. 16-14 Tigers. So the Tigers take the lead here. 24 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Oh, offensive foul. So Ayala, being tested by Evan Kerner, puts his arm up to push off, and the referee saw it. So that's going to be his first, the team's 6th.
Team 6.
So coach going a little offense here. 20 seconds left. He checks DeFabio back into the game. So the floor is DeFabio, Villette, Lust. Ben Klotz going to inbound in front of the Tigers bench. He flips it over to Evan Kerner, who's going to walk it across the logo. He's got a Lancer waiting for him at half court. That's Chamberlain. They send 2, but he gets out of it. Back out to Ben Klotz. He's going to let a 3 go from the wing. And Ben Klotz is good from 3. So the Tigers execute up 19-14 now and shooting very well from 3. Oh, Klotz gets a hand on the shot. So Klotz blocks the shot by the Lancers, and DeFabio picks it up and tries to throw up a half-court shot, but just can't get it to go. Really good job by the Tigers. We're going to try to throw up another stream here so I can go to a different setup. So bear with me here. We're between quarters. I'm going to try to do a little work. See if I can bring you a little bit better stuff here. Try to give you a little video element if I can. And if not, we'll keep doing it this way. Hey, we do what we got to do today, folks. And we're just happy to be bringing you this game. No. I don't think so. Yes. Yep. Tigers make a nice run here. Some of the fans think might have been a 10-0 run. Could have been. I wasn't paying attention. I'm trying to fly this plane here without giving up the stick. All right, so here we're going to come out. I can't get this other stream going, so we're going to kill that. And here we go. Referee wants him on the floor, puts it out, and starts the count. Lancer's too slow getting out of the huddle. They're going to get a 5 count here. That's it. Oh, he gets it in. Across half court. And we're going to have a kickball on the Tigers. So the referee was imploring them to get out and put it on the ground. Lancer's going to take it out under their own basket. Number 3, Chamberlain, going to inbound. DeFabio fighting through a screen to stay on his guy. Coleman trips on his own feet and turns it away. And Ayala does a great job to steal the pass, but just cannot stay in bounds. So it's going to stay Tigers ball.
Keep working, Dylan. Keep working.
So Dylan Villette going to inbound in front of the fans here near the announcer's table. Kerner brings it across half court, flips it over to Michalowski on the right wing. Michalowski, a couple of rips, throws it over to the left slot to DeFabio. DeFabio finds Klotz. Klotz dumps it into Villette. And here goes Villette, gets to work on the left-hand block. Soft touch off the glass. 21-14 now, Tigers. 30 seconds gone by in the second quarter. Kerner's covering up on Ayala. Ayala goes to the left hand again. Does a nice job to not travel. Throws the ball out there for anybody to get, and Notre Dame comes up with it. So Coleman's got it covered by Villette way up high. He drives it deep, and Klotz draws another charge. That's 2 for the Tigers. Trademark Tiger defense. Klotz stood in, had him going downhill, a little out of control, and Klotz stands in there and takes it. So O'Connell's going to check out. Cola's back in, number 24. So it's Chamberlain, Ayala, number 5, Bennett, number 4, 13 is Coleman, and 24 is Colas. That's your Notre Dame squad on the floor right now. Deep left corner for Kerner, dribbles, little slip pass, and Villette takes it in and dunks it with 2 hands. The 2-hand flush for Dylan Villette on the feed by Evan Kerner. Really pretty. He's got this crowd super excited right now, and the Lancers are in trouble. And there's another quick timeout. Well executed, give and go. Slip pass by Kerner finds Dylan Villette on the left block, and he goes up with 2 hands and flushes it with a Lancer hanging on top of him. So the Lancers get a quick 30 here to settle things down. 23-14 Tigers. We're just into the second quarter here, and the Tigers have come out ready to go and charged up, executing well. They turned him over, and we got another Dylan Villette 2-handed jam to force a timeout here by Notre Dame. So the referee is imploring them to get out of the huddle. They're not going to mess around waiting for these guys. We're going to count it out. Tigers are ready. There's the horn. 6:45 left to go in the half, and the teams are returning to the floor. Lancers will inbound in front of the Tigers' lair. We're going to have 24 Colas inbound. Klotz is covering here on Chamberlain. They inbound to the backcourt. Chamberlain covered by Klotz. Chamberlain walking it across the logo, covered by Klotz. Klotz does a nice job. Chamberlain dribbles it off his leg and out of bounds. So good ball pressure by Ben Klotz. Catch our interview with Ben Klotz on my website. We got to talk to Ben yesterday, senior captain for these Tigers. Great talk with Ben. Great guy. Looking for some defensive honors this year if he can get him, and he's proven that he deserves it right there. So Klotz now going to handle the ball. Covered by Bennett in the backcourt. Klotz splits a double team, gets downhill, kicks it to the left corner. Michalowski all day to line it up off the back of the rim, but Villette hauls in a long rebound, kicks it back out to Kerner. He's going to let one fly. Back of the rim for him, but that one's recorded by Klotz. Klotz kicks it out to DeFabio. He surprisingly passes it up. Slip pass inside to Villette, and Villette lays it in off the glass. So DeFabio showing his versatility, passes it and gets a nice assist. Notre Dame does a nice job to drive it in deep. Coleman had position on Michalowski on the left side block, got the catch and got fouled from behind. Ball hung on the rim for a second, didn't drop, so he's going to shoot 2.
His first, team's fifth.
So 25-14, you know, it's a game of runs, and the Tigers are going on theirs right now, but you know the Lancers are going to go on one of their own, so the Tigers have to be ready for that. Shot is up off the back of the rim, no good. It's 2 shots. Villette had that rebound. So that's 7 fouls on the Lancers, so the next foul on them will be shots for the Tigers. The Tigers have committed 5. Salters back in the game. He's going to check in for number 4, Bennett. So 23, Salters, the freshman in the game for the Lancers. Second shot is up, and that one is front of the rim and rattles in. So that's good. 25-15 Tigers. Michalowski inbounds to Kerner. Kerner holding the ball, looking for some help. Michalowski back to Kerner. Kerner looking for middle. He's got Ben Klotz there. That's a turnover. Michalowski tried to force it to DeFabio. A lot of contact, some feet got taken out. The basket is good by Charlotte. Charlotte gets the bucket on the steal, and Lancers making a little run of their own. Michalowski handling the ball against the press, gets it over to Klotz in front of the bench. Michalowski down to the dribble, right through the center of the court. Wide open Kerner in the right corner, back of the rim. Tigers don't want to settle for these threes, and Michalowski reaches in and fouls Coleman as he tries to push the ball up the floor. So Michalowski going to get called for his second, team's 6th. Lancers going to inbound right in front of the announcer's table, across from the scorer's table. Number 13, Coleman, is going to inbound. Klotz does a nice job to take away option 1. Shot up off the baseline, and that one's good. So a nice 2-point shot here by Ayala. And he makes that 2-pointer. It looks tough, but he made it look good. So now 25-19, 6 unanswered here. I'm sorry, 5 unanswered by the Lancers. So DeFabio controls on the left slot. Covered up by Charlotte. Couple of dribbles, gets it to Katz. Katz back to DeFabio. And he unloads a 3 from the left wing. And DeFabio's good again. So 28-19 Tigers. Katz does a good job. He's got his guy on the left-hand side. He's on the baseline now. Dribbles into the paint. Kicks it out. Carson Lust. Little contact there. Coleman hits the deck, and they're going to call a travel on Coleman. So there was some contact there. You could have seen that go the other way with a call on Lust, but they get him on a travel instead. So Coach McClellan getting his team set. Klotz inbounds to Katz. Katz back to Klotz. Klotz up ahead of DeFabio, and he's going to unload a quick trigger. Back of the rim, no good. Sosa fouls him from behind on the rebound. Goes to help him up, and it's declined by Coleman. Coleman doesn't take the assist from Sosa, and the referee's talking to him a little bit. Sosa with a very mild foul from behind. Didn't mean to knock the young man over. Went to help him up, and Coleman didn't want it. So you don't have to take it. But Sosa, one of the nicest kids in the gym, and a real competitor too. So unfortunately, that's the 7th foul for the Tigers, and that's going to send Coleman to the line for the 1-and-1. Coleman's talking to one of the players. Looks like Klotz is talking to Coleman on the line. So we have some game within the game here, folks. There's a little competitive chippiness going on out here. And, I mean, you want to pick 2 of the nicest kids on the floor. You got Klotz and Sosa now mixing it up with Coleman. Coleman makes them both and makes them look easy. The junior knocks them both down, and he retreats to the backcourt. Ball's thrown away. Lust tries to throw it, a little hockey pass there, 3-line pass, and tries to get it to Jordan Katz, and that ball goes out of bounds. So Lust checks right out, and Villette comes right back in. And Coach McClellan's talking to Lust, going to get him to settle down. Katz going to cover up here on Ayala, comes across half court. He's going slow, but you know he can go fast at a moment's notice. Jordan Katz doing a nice job, and there he goes. He takes off, and then Klotz commits the foul across the arms as he's going up. So Coach McClellan wants them to go up with their hands, not across the arms, trying to get Klotz to settle down. And this is going to send Ayala to the foul line. Not what you want if you're the Tigers. You don't want this team scoring from the foul line if you can help it. I mean, they can score from anywhere. You definitely don't want to send them to the line to score. So that one's good. 28-22 now Tigers. 4:21 left to go in the second. Second shot on the way from Ayala. That one's up and good. Nothing but the bottom of the net. So the Lancers proven to be very versatile and resilient. They've sustained the blow by the Tigers, and they've come back on a run of their own. 28-23 Tigers. And now you're going to have Klotz inbound it and try to get control over this press break. Into DeFabio. Lust back in the game after the talk with the coach. Klotz gets it to Lust. Lust passes it up to Kerner, and that ball is stolen, then thrown away. Stolen, thrown away. Kerner has it, flips it up to Villette. Thought about an alley-oop dunk, but he caught it and laid it off the glass instead. So 30-23. Tigers trying to settle things down here. Evan Kerner does a great job to get the dribble out. Nice drive in. Salters gets to a 2-foot stop. That's number 5, Ayala, with an unbelievable catch and shoot in the paint under pressure. So Ayala does a great job controlling himself. Lust passes it ahead to Kerner. He's in trouble, trapped on the sideline. Dribbles out of it, finds DeFabio. He gets it to Klotz, back to DeFabio. DeFabio at the top of the key, working the ball to Klotz. They get it down to Villette, well away from the basket. Villette's going to pull from 2, and he takes a 15-footer and knocks it down. So we had Coleman out. He pulled Villette way out what they want to do, and Villette shows his versatility, knocks down a long 2-pointer. Ooh, a lot of contact up top. Ayala and Kerner collide. Nice baseline drive here. Coleman takes it in deep and gets Villette to commit the foul. So Dylan Villette's going to get his second foul charge. That's the team's 9th. So the Tigers getting sloppy here. 9 fouls committed. And Lancer's shooting free throws again. Coleman at the line to shoot 2. First one's up and back to the rim, no good for Coleman. So 32-25 Tigers, 3:10 left to go here. They've committed 9 fouls. The Lancers have committed 7. Lust checks out. So the floor is Sosa, DeFabio, Klotz, Katz, Kerner.
Second free throw coming to Baylor Coleman.
Bennett, Salters, Coleman at the line, number 3 Chamberlain, and number 1 Charlotte. Number 5 Ayala in the game. He misses the second one as well. DeFabio has a rebound, calling for some help. They got it to Katz. Katz back to DeFabio. He's got Katz on his left, Klotz on his right. DeFabio gets it across the logo, finds Katz. Katz with a beautiful drive. No good, but Sosa skies for the rebound. Kerner tries to drive it and gets bumped. So Kerner's going to go to the line and shoot the 1-and-1. And Sean Sosa was above the rim and above everybody else and came down with 2 hands and got the ball. So the Tigers are going to shoot the 1-and-1. Kerner's going to the line. DeFabio says a couple of words to his teammate and heads to half court. So we have Katz at half court. DeFabio's back at 3/4 court. Kerner's shooting free throws. Misses the first one in front of the rim. It's a 1-and-1. Everyone kind of froze for a second, but the Lancers come out with the ball. Little out of control by the Lancers. Throws it up for grabs. Klotz comes down with it. Passes it ahead to Katz. Katz going up. Gets stripped. Klotz on the ground. Ayala picks it up and has Kerner there to meet him. Wow, Ayala. Whoa, what a move from Ayala. That was so impressive. Going fast. Tiptoed through a couple of Tigers and laid in a really pretty shot to make it 32-27 Tigers. Super athletic play by Ayala. Katz gets it to Fabio, top of the key. Finds Katz then on the wing. Katz dribbles up, has it stolen. Just pocket picked here. Oh! So Bennett puts his head down, takes it right into Katz. They're going to call Katz on the block. That really could have gone either way. Both players competing hard. Katz got into the paint, but Bennett did put his shoulder down, but the referee thought Katz did not have position and calls a foul. So 32-29, really good take there by Bennett, and he's at the line to shoot a free throw. 10 fouls on the Tigers now, double bonus next time for the Lancers here. Tigers coaches can't be happy with 10 fouls being committed here. And that one's good. The three-point play is done, 32-30 Tigers. 2:05 left in the half. Michalowski back in the game. Picks up his dribble in a really bad spot. Finds Sosa at the top of the key. Back to Michalowski. Tigers look like they have nowhere to go with this offense right now. Looks very hesitant. Michalowski with a nice curl over the middle. Kerner finds Katz. Katz to Klotz in the corner. Klotz goes to the ground. Shot fake. Gets the defender up and lays it off the glass. It looked really pretty. And you know what? The Tigers just made it look simple, and they got to keep it simple right now. Oh, Sosa draws another charge. So Sosa gets to the block and does a great job against the speedy Ayala. Ayala drove the ball hard, but Sosa was there to get him this time. And the difference this time was Sosa got a little further out of the lane and planted his feet to draw the charge. Ayala took a hard shot there. He has been playing super hard and getting hit to the ground a bunch here, but he looks okay. He's out of the game right now talking to the coach. Tigers 34-30. Michalowski at the top of the press break. DeFabio throws it all the way across court to Klotz. Klotz finds Kerner in the corner. Flips it to DeFabio. Quick trigger, three. Front of the rim, no good. He's back on defense, though, and stopped the transition. Salters goes to the ground, kicks it to the corner. Tough three out of the corner. Michalowski crashes and gets a rebound. Getting pressured, flips it up to Kerner. Kerner tries to get it to the weak side corner all the way across the court to Klotz, and a Lancer gets his hand on it, knocks it out of bounds. Super high-paced game here, folks. This gym is filled with energy. The most I've seen fans here in 2 years, and it's great to see. So a lot of energy in the gym. Andrew Griffin, the sophomore, number 0, going to check into the game. Dylan Villette, the other sophomore, checking back in. So he takes Michalowski out. It's Griffin, Villette, Kerner, Lust, and DeFabio in the game for the Tigers. Kerner inbounds to Villette. Back to Kerner. Kerner gets downhill, 2 feet in the paint. Looking for somebody, kicks it to Lust at the top of the key. DeFabio feeds Villette, getting pestered from behind. Lancers very good here in their defense, super quick. They're playing man-to-man in their gold uniforms here. Kerner's got on the left slot, looking for somebody. Salters all over him. Kerner with a nifty dribble, but turns it over, trying to feed Villette. Griffin gets the ball in the corner. He's getting swarmed, and he's going to travel. So Griffin travels in the corner. 37.5 seconds left to go here in the half. 34-30 Tigers.
37.5 seconds left in the half.
Kerner covering the ball three-quarter court. It's Chamberlain bringing it up with his right hand. Kerner gets him across the logo. A lot of action down low as they try to free someone up off a screen down low, but Kerner's got his guy. Still with the dribble, goes to the right hand, flips it to Coleman. Coleman covered by Villette, gets it to the middle, flips it over to Bennett. Bennett, right hand drive to the paint. Flips it down low. That's Salters up off the rim and no good. Lust 2 hands on it. Fighting comes out with it. Gets it to DeFabio. 10 seconds left. It's up to Kerner in the corner. Kerner's going to pull from 2 and knocks in a really hard 2. Counting down 3 seconds here. Lancers pushing it up off the backboard and no good. Wow. Well, that's the end of the first half. 36-30 Tigers. That is an unbelievably energetic half from the Tigers and the Lancers. Great back and forth. I think the takeaway here is that the Lancers took the best blow the Tigers had and stayed in there and came back and got the game very close. Tigers have to be disappointed with how many fouls they've committed and how much the Lancers have been scoring from the free throw line. I think you take those free throws away, it's probably a double-digit lead here easily for the Tigers. But we got to clean up, and the Tigers have to clean up their defense here. And committing way too many fouls and putting the Lancers on the line. Coaches are not going to like that, and I'm sure that's going to be the talk in the locker room as they get in there and talk about this. All right, so we're in halftime here. I'm going to try to clean some stuff up and see why I cannot bring you what I want to bring you. It's inexplicable, folks. You test, and then all of a sudden it doesn't work when you get to the gym. Not sure what's going on here. But we're going to try. You know we're going to try. All right, so hang with us. We're going to stay here and try to bring you this action from the Tigers. We got a great one here in the gym for Ridgefield. 36-30 lead right now for the Tigers. We're in halftime.
Got some.
We had some fans checking things out. We got some of our Ridgefield fans in the house checking out the game. Pretty packed house here, the most we've seen it crowded in a long time. So I'm still working on some stuff here. Let me see what I got for you guys. Having a little technical issue with the laptop, trying to get you a little bit of a better broadcast here, but really just can't do it. Sam Allen, what's up, buddy? I see you in the chat. One of my 8th grade St. Mary's guys, point guard Sam Allen, checking in from home. Good to see you, Sam. Merry Christmas to you and the guys. Hope you're all doing well. Miss you guys. We will see you next week in the Danbury PAL tournament. We're heading up there to play. All right, folks, we're going to just leave it be, and we're going to stay here with this broadcast. So you're going to stay right with me through halftime. Really good job by the Lancers to take that blow. Hey, Sam, check in with me, buddy. Hit me on that chat. How we sounding? Flying a little blind here in the Tigers gym tonight. But glad we're here. Glad we can bring it to you. We hope to bring you a full video audio stream for the next game. We are working on that, and that should be happening. There's the Tyler Ugelin Holiday Tournament comes here next week after the Christmas holiday. The Tigers are hosting a tournament. Boys and girls teams will be playing in this tournament, and teams from around Fairfield County will be here for the Tyler Ugelin Memorial Tournament during the Christmas break, and some good competition coming into the gym. And all right, good. Thanks, Sam. It sounds good. All right, man. We're doing the best we can here, kid. You know, we say, Sam, persistence, not perfection, right? We're trying to do our best to bring the game to everybody, and nice to see so many fans here in the stands. So the Tigers have their holiday tournament next week, and then they get into their conference schedule after that, which is not easy. If you caught our interview with Ben Klotz, and if you haven't, it's on my YouTube channel. Ben Klotz, number 23, captain for the Tigers, talked about the upcoming games against New Canaan, Wilton, this game against Notre Dame, of course, and the game from Windsor that didn't happen. Windsor coming to town on January 22nd. So the Tigers consider themselves one of the best in the state, and they're going to have to prove it this year against some very good competition coming in from all around the state. The Tigers are looking to play the best teams. To be the best, you got to beat the best, and they want to prove just that. And this Notre Dame team out of Fairfield has petitioned the SEAC to move up, and they did. They moved up from Division III into Division I this winter. You know, they've been a perennial Mohegan Sun participant, getting into that final tournament of the year, Division III, winning it a bunch of times as well. And they said, you know what? We want to go against the best. We're moving up to Division I. So, you know, take your hat off to that. They want the best competition in the state as well. They're here in Ridgefield, and everyone's getting what they want. We have an action-packed game with two very well-coached teams, very disciplined and very athletic, and this is a really, really good game. So the Lancers into Division I, looking to make a statement here, and they're doing a good job against these Tigers. This is a back-and-forth game. And there's more to come here in the second half. So we will stick with you. The Tigers banners are up on the wall, folks. They just got put up this week. The girls' championship banners up there, signifying their victory from the last 2 years, FCAC champions. The boys' banners up there as well. 3 in a row, 4 out of the last 5 for the Ridgefield Tigers. So their banners are on the wall, and we're doing well. How are we doing?
I'm good. I'm Jay Wolf, Joe Wolf's father.
Hey, nice to meet you, Mr. Wolf.
Nice to meet you.
Great to meet you.
I appreciated the shout-outs you gave us last year.
Oh, yeah, well, I'll give it to you right now. We have Coach Wolf's dad in the house, up from Florida. Good to see him here.
Okay.
We got the broadcast going. We're going to bring you more of that. You heading back to Florida soon?
Right after New Year.
All right, good. Well, Merry Christmas, and we hope to bring you more stuff.
You guys are doing a great job.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it was awesome, man. I'm glad we could do it. And yeah, you as well. We'll catch up to you after the game. Merry Christmas.
Ticket for tonight's 50-50 drawing is number 7.
Jay Wolf in the house. Mr. Wolf, everybody. And he's up from Florida to see these Tigers in person. And he's getting all he could bargain for up here in the Ridge today. Lancers bringing their A game, and the Tigers bringing theirs. And we have a real battle here with these two powerhouse teams. Loving it. Absolutely loving it. All right, so we're waiting for the Tigers to come out of the locker room, Lancers as well. The floor is clear, and we're waiting for the players to come back out. 1:30 on the clock tells us how long halftime is going to keep going here. Unfortunately, no dance team, no cheer team, no band. It's just me. So we're filling here, but we're going to have an action-packed game coming right back at you. Happy holidays to everyone, and for those of you that celebrate Christmas, happy Christmas Eve. The boys were off today. Students were off from school. They were here early working on their pregame and their walkthrough. And tomorrow, of course, Christmas Eve, and then Christmas Day on Saturday. I think the boys will have the weekend off, and then into action Monday in the Tyler Ugelin Memorial Tournament here in Ridgefield Gym. So please tune in, come out to watch in person and support that. Some teams coming in from around the state to play the Tigers girls and boys teams here in the Ridgefield Gym. So lots of good stuff coming here, and we couldn't be more excited to have basketball back and playing here in town. You know, I'm the on-air guy, I'm the tech guy, I'm the roadie. I do it all, and today things did not work out the way we had hoped. Ran into a firewall issue here at the high school, of course, for my laptop, and so we're coming to you from the phone. Not that you care, but the next broadcast will be clearer, I promise you, with some audio-visual components. We have a nice introduction video for the boys. So make sure you tune into my channel for all road games. We will have the road games called from home, off a replay if I can get it. And we hope to have the home games live here from the Tigers gym. So here we go. The second half is about to get underway. Tigers will be going from our right to left in their home white. Lancers from our left to right in their road gold. And we're sitting across from the scorer's table. And the Ridgefield bench is across from me to my left, and the Lancers across to my right, just to paint the mental picture for everybody. And one of the referees here, how we doing, sir?
Good.
Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays.
Thank you. And we're going to get the players out here on the floor. Getting ready to go for a second half of action here. All right, double horn. They want the players on the floor. And they're going to get them. So here they come. It's going to be Ridgefield ball coming in. Dylan Villette going to inbound at half court. He's got DeFabio, Kerner, Lust, and Klotz on the floor with him. The Lancers roll out Ayala, number 5. Chamberlain, number 3. 13 is Coleman. 24 is Colas. And I missed somebody. I'll get him. And Bennett, number 4. DeFabio flips it on the left wing to Klotz. Klotz to the dribble, finds Lust. Back to DeFabio. He's at the top of the key. Goes to the dribble. Gets it up off the glass. No good, but he gets his own rebound and gets fouled and knocked to the floor. Man, that is Justin DeFabio getting out of his comfort zone. Passes up the 3, drives the ball, misses it, gets his own rebound, and gets that thrown up off the glass and gets fouled.
Foul called on number 13.
He's holding his right hand.
DeFabio to the line for 2.
Let's make sure he's okay. So he's at the foul line. Villette and Lust there to rebound. First shot's going up. And that one is going to be off the front of the rim, but bounces in. So DeFabio good on the first, wincing a little bit with that right hand. He got hit down hard. I think Ayala beats him to the ground with the points on the ground tonight because he's been on the ground a lot, but DeFabio hit the ground pretty hard there as well. Front of the rim, no good. Lust gets a hand on it, but knocks it out of bounds. So Lust and Colas fight for it, and it's going to be Lancers ball coming out. Tigers 37-30, 22 seconds gone by here in the third quarter. Tigers waiting at half court. It's Kerner and Klotz. Kerner's going to pick up the ball. Number 5, Ayala, goes to the left hand. Left side of the court in front of their own bench. Flips it to Colas. Colas back up top to Bennett. Bennett to the wing. Goes middle drive against Villette, and we're going to have a travel on Ayala. So Lust gets matched up with Ayala, and Ayala travels trying to drive the ball down the right-hand side. Tigers letting him know about the rules, that he can't do that, but I know he's aware of that. So here we go. Kerner's going to bring it up, and it's a little 2-2-1 pressure. We're not going to call it a press. A little pressure. Dangerous pass by Kerner. Klotz gets it back to Kerner. Gets it up to DeFabio. He's going to unload one from in front of the Tigers bench. And Justin DeFabio is absolutely on fire right now. They got a guy deep on the baseline. They don't see him now. Lust has him. DeFabio let that go right in front of the Ridgefield bench. 40-30 Tigers. Nice baseline drive by the Lancers. Kicks it out to the corner on the drift pass. DeFabio closes out, makes him dribble it. Tough two-pointer, no good. So that was O'Connell with the shot, no good. Klotz has it up top. DeFabio thinks about it, feeds it down low to Villette. Villette, a couple dribbles, backs him in, throws it up off the glass, no good. Lust crashes and controls. Gets it out to Villette. He dribbles, gets it inside, all the way to the right-hand side. Scoop shot up off the backboard and good for Dylan Villette. Impressive play by Villette. Tigers 42-30 here, up 12. Chamberlain backs off, covered by Klotz. Now he drives it. Klotz, looks like Klotz got him across the arm. You know what? Chamberlain's complaining, and I agree with him. I thought that was a foul on Ben Klotz, but he gets away with the one, and the ref calls it a travel. So Klotz reached and got away with one there. 42-30 Tigers, 6:22 left to go in the third. Kerner's going to walk it up slow. Gets it up to DeFabio. DeFabio thinks about it. Oh, he's all alone at the nail. Gives it up to Kerner, downhill, up off the glass, and in. So Kerner splits two defenders, a little scoop shot off the glass, and lays it in for a beautiful drive on the feed from DeFabio, 44-30 Tigers. Oh, Ayala goes to the dribble, now pulls out, met by Lust. Forces a hard two-pointer. Lust got the ball on the ground. He's got to get rid of this. Finds Klotz. Klotz up the right-hand side of the floor, swings it to the left-hand side to Kerner. Kerner back up to Klotz at the top of the key, out the volleyball line. Lob pass into Villette, and that's upset by the Lancers. Lust and Villette trying to trap, and the Lancers breaking. They're coming downhill now. Bennett has Kerner on him. Flips it off the chest of Colas. Colas covered by DeFabio. Klotz gets over the screen, hands him off to DeFabio. DeFabio with a little bit of a push on Ayala. Ball goes back court, no call. Referees must think it was tipped, and the ball's coming down. And now it's going to be a timeout. Timeout Lancers. So some frantic defense by the Tigers. A couple of switches there that looked like they kind of happened by accident, not on purpose, but it worked. And the Lancers get a quick timeout here to compose themselves. So it's going to be a full timeout. 5:19 left to go in the third. 44-30 Tigers here at home. Lancers fans have traveled well too. We have a nice contingency of fans from Notre Dame Fairfield here to cheer on their boys. And the Ridgefield crowd has also come out here. So it's a nice atmosphere here in the Tigers gym. Everyone enjoying a little high school basketball before the holiday break. And best wishes to everyone out there. I hope you are able to see the people you love this holiday. You know, it's hard. It's hard out there. Just be safe. And unfortunately, the Sandstone holiday has been canceled. So not happy about that, but it is what it is. And we hope to see everyone soon. Shout out to my boy and the whole Haggany family. Lost a good one this week. And hearts go out to the Hagganys. They got a couple of boys that play in the FCAC as well. So that's their grandpa. And Ray Haggany going to be missed. All right, back to the basketball. Ayala still working that hip. Looks like he took a shot when he hit the floor, but he's a gamer. He's going to play through this. So Bennett's going to inbound in front of the Notre Dame fans into the backcourt. Ayala controls. He got Kerner on him. Lust guards it in the corner. Beautiful jump shot off the front of the rim. No good. Villette's going to control. Oh, and DeFabio just got hit in the eye. So Salters took a swipe at the ball, unintentional, but he caught DeFabio in the face. And DeFabio, the referees considerately call time for him because he got whacked in the face. He's smiling and he's laughing with the referee. I mean, nothing intentional there at all. He's just going for the ball and caught him in the face. But the referee checked on him, and we're back to the action. So Kerner's going to get it. He's got Lust to his left. DeFabio also to his left now. Klotz on the right. DeFabio tries a screen for Lust coming up top. Lust jumps out and gets it to DeFabio on the left wing. DeFabio feeds Villette in low. One dribble, spins to his left, up, no good, but gets fouled. So Villette does a nice job with the one bounce, spins to his left, gets it off the glass, and gets fouled. So the Tigers looking to feature Villette in the post. I mean, they have their in and out game going right now, so Lancers have to pick their poison here. If they leave him alone on the three-point line, they're going to shoot it. They got to defend the post with Villette and Lust in the game. So Villette's good on the first one, bottom of the net.
Katz, Michalowski, and Sosa back in the game for the Tigers.
So it's Villette to shoot the second one. DeFabio at half court. Klotz is out of the game. Katz in the backcourt. Off the front of the rim, no good on the second shot for Villette. Here come the Lancers. Katz meets him at half court. It's Ayala with the ball, dribble with the right hand. trying to let the offense establish itself here. Now he just goes to the dribble, dumps it off on the right. Bennett to the left hand, drives in deep, kicks it to the left corner. Corner three, up and no good, but Bennett controls it. Own rebound, and goes right back up. So kind of an acrobatic shot back to the basket, turning around in midair. Did a 180 in midair, gets fouled by Vallette, and he's going to go to the line to shoot two. Really nice drive into the paint by Bennett, kicked it into the corner, and he hurled in the rebound from three and got the putback. Now he's going to shoot two. Shot up and good for Bennett. 45-31. Bennett to shoot the second shot here. So it's Lust in the weak side, far side block from us. DeFabio on the other side of that with him, and Sosa on the near side block with Michalowski to rebound for the Tigers. That one's up and good. So Michalowski's going to inbound. The Lancers go right into their full court press. Lust comes up, gets it back to Michalowski. Michalowski, a couple dribbles, trying to get them to back off. Leaves his feet, but finds Katz. Katz flips it to Lust. Lust bounce pass into Sosa. Sosa does not go up with it. Kicks it out to DeFabio. DeFabio finds Katz. Katz to Lust in the deep corner. Flips it all the way back up top to DeFabio. And the Tigers are going to reset here. DeFabio through the legs. A couple dribbles. Finds Michalowski. He gets it back to DeFabio on the baseline. Bounce pass into Sosa. Sosa gets fouled. So up off the rim. No good for Sean Sosa, but he gets knocked to the ground on the foul, and he's going to go to the foul line to shoot two. So Sean Sosa, number 12, going to shoot two shots here.
Notre Dame's number 24, Arian Colas.
Colas his first. It's the team's third here in the second half. Sosa up and in and out. Ball was halfway down and rattled out for Sean Sosa. Michalowski and Lust are on the key, ready to rebound for the Tigers. Coleman and O'Connell near side to us with Colas and Salters on the far side. So he makes the second one. Sosa good on two. Tigers on a little 1-2-2 pressure here. Michalowski at the tip of the spear. Now he picks up his dribble, and the Tigers try to converge on the pass. Pass into Salters. Salters did a nice job raising up to get to that ball, and the Tigers fouled him. So that's going to be who'd they get on that foul? They got Sean Sosa on that foul, his third, team second in this half. Colas dribbles out, covered by DeFabio. DeFabio in front of the bench now, gets him to give it up. They switch, DeFabio's on the ball now, and it's Coleman with the drive, and they're going to get DeFabio on the push. So Coleman did a good job of getting off DeFabio, getting downhill, and an ill-advised foul by DeFabio there, really. Coleman was already by him, and he gave him a little shove as he got by. Sosa checks out, and Klotz checks back in. So 23 Klotz back in the game. They inbound to the corner, near side corner, one dribble, two dribbles, baseline drive, up off the glass for Charlotte, no good. Lust controls, needs some help here, getting pressured by two Lancers. Klotz throws it up ahead to Katz. Katz in the dribble. Corner three from DeFabio. And DeFabio absolutely on fire right now. He's got hit in the eye. He's got his hand hurt. He's been on the ground. It doesn't matter. He knocks a three down from the corner in front of the Ridgefield bench. 49-32. Charlotte turns it over. A little miscommunication with Salters. I think he thought Salters was going for the backdoor cut, which was probably open. He didn't do it. He unloaded the pass, and it just goes straight out of bounds. So a little bit of frustration here by the Lancers as they try to get on the same page. Ball comes into the far corner to DeFabio. Lust has it now up against pressure. Bounce pass dangerous to the middle. Katz gets it back to Lust. Lust got a good handle for a big man. They get it back to the middle of Katz. Katz gets fouled. So it's going to be on the ground foul. And the Tigers are blessed here with a big man like Carson Lust that can handle the ball in the open court and find the players he needs to. So it's going to be baseline out of bounds for the Tigers. DeFabio is going to inbound it. Lust right in front of him and Klotz on the same side. Oh, Lust comes free. Beautiful bounce pass by DeFabio off the set play, and Lust lays in high off the glass. Lancers quickly down the court. Klotz in there, covered up on Coleman. Coleman drives, kicks to the corner. A three is good. So Salters knocks down the three with DeFabio close on the closeout. Salters with a nice bucket. They get it up. Katz gets it ahead to Michalowski, and an easiest bucket of the day. Two-pass bucket for Michalowski, lays it in on the right-handed reverse. Nice spin move by Bennett, gets into the lane, and he lays it in off the glass. So a couple of quick buckets exchanged here, and I think the Tigers probably want to slow this pace down. Lust all the way up ahead to the deep corner. Michalowski thinks about it. Then he bounce passes it to Klotz, gets blocked, keeps it inbounds, finds Katz in the near corner. Euro step by Carson Lust, but gets blocked by Salters. Here come the Lancers getting downhill. Ayala kicks it to the corner. Another three by the Lancers. Front of the rim, no good. That ball hits the ground, but Lust comes out with it. Here comes DeFabio. 2 minutes to go in the quarter. DeFabio picks it up, gets it to Lust. Lust back to DeFabio, top of the key. Lust to the left hand. Nice job by Coleman blocking him. Salters down on the ball. Bad pass by Klotz. Tries to feed it in to Lust down low, and that thing's taken away by Coleman. Coleman with a head of speed, and Katz gets his hand on it. Gets it off to Klotz. Klotz looking for some help. Brings it across half court, covered by Salters. Ayala on the cover on the baseline drive. DeFabio with another one, front of the rim, no good. Klotz skies and keeps it in. That ball goes off Lust. It goes off a Lancer. Bennett controls it, and here come the Lancers. Layup. And not what you want for the Tigers. Ayala with a nice layup in transition. 53-39. Tigers getting a little sloppy with the ball here, and they got to settle down. Klotz going to walk it across, and Katz is going to settle things. 1:11 left. Let's look for the Tigers to run some clock here. Oh, Klotz goes in deep, gets a Lancer to go up, and then misses the layup. And the Tigers are slow to get back. 3 Tigers back. Ayala doing hesitation, dribble, spin move, gets it inside and gets fouled. So he has the acrobatic dribble and gets DeFabio to foul him. So DeFabio commits the foul. That's going to be his third.
Foul called on Justin DeFabio, his third personal, team's fourth.
It's the team's fourth here in the third quarter. 57 seconds left to go. They're going to check DeFabio out and Klotz out. They did look a little gassed, and we're going to get some fresh legs in here for the Tigers. Tigers roll 10+ deep, so they can go to the bench without a problem. O'Connell fakes it, drives, kicks it out to Bennett. Bennett lets a three go, back of the rim, no good. But the Lancers get their own rebound, kicks it out now, and that's Bennett to a bounce pass inside. I'm sorry, that was Coleman. Coleman hit him with a bounce pass. Coleman to Chamberlain. Chamberlain tried to go up and gets fouled. We're going to have a foul called here on, looks like Sean Sosa, number 12. That's 4 on Sean Sosa. 4 quick ones here in this game for Sosa, it feels like. Couple of touch fouls on Sosa, and he is in danger of fouling out, so he's going to have to check out here. 44 seconds left to go in the third. 2 foul shots for Chamberlain. First one up and good. Pure, bottom of the net. Nice looking shot by Chamberlain. Here comes Sosa out of the game, as predicted, with 4 fouls. And Klotz comes back in. So 53-40 Tigers, and they got to do some game management here. Chamberlain with a couple of dribbles has a really good-looking shot, and Nate lays it in, bottom of the net for Chamberlain. So 53-41, and the Lancers stay in their pressure, but Klotz beats it with the dribble. He's all the way down the floor, flips it to the corner, Michalowski, back to Katz. Katz drives it with a nice Euro step, goes to the reverse, no good. Klotz has it stripped on the shot, and here come the Lancers. Kerner's back, 3-on-1. That's a travel, and we have a charge. We're going to have a charge. Evan Kerner hangs in there and takes the charge from Ayala, who dished the ball, but plowed into him after the pass, and the Tigers draw their 3rd charge of the night. So that's going to wipe off 2 points off the board. 3-on-1 break, and Kerner draws the charge. That's unbelievable play by Evan Kerner. They flip it back to Lust now against the pressure. Kerner gets it. Drives downhill, kicks it to the corner. Michalowski going to let a 3 go. Front of the rim, no good. Oh, Klotz does a great job to tip it from behind, and Michalowski controls. 13 seconds left. Tigers looking for the last shot here. Katz has it at the logo, being pressured by Chamberlain. Chamberlain pokes it from behind. 7 seconds left. Plenty of time for the Lancers. Ayala going to drive it in. Takes a long 2, and that one's good. Great heads-up play by the Lancers. Poked it from behind. Got it up ahead of time. Ayala knew he had time, took his time, got into his range, and took a nice 2 to cut the lead to 53-43. If you're the Tigers, you have to be pretty disappointed with the way you closed out that quarter. That's not a good last 2 minutes for the Tigers. A couple of turnovers there, gave up a couple of shots, a couple of silly fouls, and they let this team creep right back into this game here, 53-43 at halftime. So Tigers going to be talking about discipline here, and it felt a little out of control for the Tigers there, and the Lancers did a really nice job of staying in control, getting quality shot attempts, and the Tigers had a couple of good looks, they just couldn't get them to go, but the Lancers are ready to get going in transition. So Kerner did the best job of anyone getting back, 3-on-1 in transition, took a charge, and took 2 points off the board for sure for the Lancers. But every other transition attempt here by the Lancers has been pretty good. We got a little run DMC in the gym. It's tricky, and it is tricky tonight. Tricky for everybody. Everybody a little frustrated on both sides. These are quality teams doing quality things, and these athletes have to play at their best, and this is what you want in a high school matchup like this. You just want guys to play their best, and I think we're getting the best out of both these teams right now. Ayaya, number 5, has proven to be really, really good for the Lancers. Would you believe my phone's about to run out of battery? So we got to figure this out, folks, on the fly. We will, not to worry. I'm going old school with the plugged-in headset, so we got some problems here. All right, here we go. Lancers bring it up. Ayaya covered by Kerner. Kerner doing a good job forcing him up to the top. Klotz gets the ball to lift. Driven in. All right, we're back up top now. Chamberlain with the ball. Ayaya with another 2-pointer, no good, inside the 3-point line. DeFabio has it, outlets the Klotz. Klotz passes it up ahead to Kerner. Kerner has it in the corner. He's quickly trapped, but he splits it, flips it down low to Villette, but the ball is intercepted by the Lancers, and here they come again. 4 Tigers back this time, though, and they repel the transition break. Tough reverse attempt there by Bennett, and he misses it, and the Tigers go. He's got Kerner all ahead on the weak side wing. Kerner has all day the lineup of 3, front of the rim, no good, and that's going to be Lancers' ball off of Lust. So Kerner had all day to line that one up, and sometimes too much time is not good, and just gets him a little out of rhythm and off the front of the rim and no good.
Salters checks back into the game for the Lancers.
Lancers calling for their motion offense, and they get into it right now. Chamberlain brings it across. Oh, Bennett gets in deep, tries to go for reverse, and not there. He had it if he went up clean. Oh, long pass up ahead to Villette. He does his best job to sky and take it in. And he goes up to the rim, no good. Bet by 2 Lancers. Kerner gets that ball that squirts out, and he gets it back up top to DeFabio. 6.5 left to go, 6:45 left to go here. Lust picks it up at the top of the key. Flips it down low to Villette. Villette one-on-one, spins. Now the double team comes, he kicks it out to Klotz. Klotz drives into the paint, kicks it out to Kerner. Shot fake drive. And they call a travel on Kerner on the shot fake and drive.
Travel called against Ridgefield.
Kerner has lost his mask, and they're going to get him another one. So Kerner's mask was ripped off, and he has to put another one on. Coach McClellan never misses an opportunity to coach, and he's talking to Kerner right now while he adjusts his new mask. So here we go. We're going to inbounds on the for the Lancers in front of the Ridgefield bench on the far side of the floor from us. Bennett inbounds to Chamberlain. Number 3, Chamberlain, going to bring it up. Kerner's got him. He's over in front of the scorer's table in front of the bench. Oh, what a backdoor cut. Villette gets beat backdoor by Coleman, and Coleman lays down a 2-hand flush of his own. Tigers do a nice job to break the press. Flip it back out up top to Fabio at the top of the key. Dribbles, gets it down to Villette. Villette in and out, just cannot buy a bucket down low. And here come the Lancers again. Coleman's got it on the right wing, flips it up top to Bennett. Bennett a couple of dribbles with Villette cover him, drives it in deep. Tough scoop shot underneath. Ooh, we have players on the ground. So Coleman is laying on top of Lust. Not sure how that's not a foul. He's all over his back and landed on top of him, but the referees are going to sort it out. A nice display of sportsmanship there. Not sure of the call, folks. Didn't see one, but the Tigers are going to inbound. So it's Tigers' ball here. Lust has it in the backcourt. Tigers looking to pass through the press. Lust gets it to Klotz on the left side. Klotz flips it up to Kerner. Kerner's now getting trapped in the corner. He's in big trouble. Kerner in big trouble, gets it out of there, finds Klotz. The full reverse to DeFabio in front of the bench. And DeFabio, I mean, when you need a 3, you call Justin DeFabio. That's a huge 3-pointer for the Tigers. 56-45. They really needed that bucket here to settle things down. DeFabio tries to take a charge on the pass, no good. And Villette skies for the rebound, uncontested. And DeFabio is going to bring it back up the floor. 5:15 left, 56-45 Tigers. DeFabio to the left hand, finds Kerner on the right side of the floor. Kerner gets it to Lust in front of the bench. and he turns it over, and then the Tigers get it right back. Klotz gets bumped into. Villette's going to take a long two, and that one's good. So a little bit of a scramble play here for the Tigers, and they score on a nice two-pointer by Villette. Another settle-down shot by Dylan Villette to bring the Tigers under control. So 5 clutch points from DeFabio and Villette to settle down the Tigers in a very frantic fourth period where the Lancers have gone on a little bit of a run. It's now 58-45. Lancers had cut it to single digits, and the Tigers blow it back up to 13, and are going to look to try to hold this lead. All right, folks, we got a good one here. We're in a full timeout. Little game reset. Both teams have committed 5 fouls. Hey, Jamie. Fourth quarter, right? Yes. So the board reflects the third quarter, but it's felt like I've been here for a while. We're in the fourth quarter, folks. Scoreboard is incorrect. 58-45, fourth quarter. Each team has 5 fouls. We're coming out of a full timeout here by the Lancers. They only have 1 left. Tigers have 4 of theirs left. Jamie Rush gave me the assist there for me. Thanks to him. See a lot of former Tigers players in the gym tonight. So Chris Nakel. I had my man Luke McGarity in the gym, along with Johnny on the spot, Johnny Bridie also in the house. I'm looking around to see if I missed anybody, but I'm not sure if I have. All right, the Tigers are coming out in a little 1-2-2 press here. Little 1-2-2 press. Klotz at the top of it. Lancers he gets 1 foot across half court. That's not a back court. And here we go. So Bennett's going to dribble with the right hand, covered by Klotz on the right wing. Klotz now isolated with him. He picks up his dribble. They flip it down low. Backdoor cut, and Klotz gets a hand on it. Great job defending the backdoor cut. Kerner pulls it out, getting pestered. Bennett does a nice job of disturbing the ball. Lust flips it to DeFabio. All the way to the opposite corner to Kerner. Is going to let a 3 go in and out. Lancers control and come out hot, trying to get out in transition with AA with the ball. Left hand in front of the bench. Thinks about pulling a 3, but has Klotz on him. Gets it up top to Colas. Colas to the dribble, back to Ayala. Ayala's got Klotz on him again. Another pull from Ayala. Tough 2. Villette gets a hand on it, but can't control, and Ayala's not going to miss 2 of those in a row, and knocks down another tough 2-point jump shot. So he is really strong with that 2-point jump shot game, and he's hit a bunch of those tonight. Tigers patiently trying to break the press. They get it to Kerner. He gets hit from behind, no call. He goes right to the dribble, flips it down low. Lust tries to go to the reverse and gets fouled. So Lust on the feed from Kerner gets fouled, and he's going to be going to the free throw line. A lot of contact there in the catch from Kerner, but they let him play, and he just, you know what? He doesn't complain. He puts his head down, drives the ball hard, bounce pass to Lust, and Lust is going to the line. So credit Evan Kerner for getting Lust to the line on this one. First one is up, and that one's good. Great high arcing shot from Carson Lust. And it's Lust, Villette, Klotz, Kerner, and DeFabio in the game right now for the Tigers. Carson Lust throws up the second one. Those are 2 very pretty free throws from your big man, number 11, Carson Lust. Kerner covers IA at number 5, dribble with the right hand here, and he goes down into the paint, met by a couple of Tigers, kicks it out to the corner, and will reset. Ayala gets into the paint again. Oh, beautiful pass down low. And Chamberlain can't get it to go. Had a tough angle down low and missed the inside shot on the feed from Ayala. Kerner's up top with the ball, covered by Bennett now. Bennett makes him bounce pass it to DeFabio. Feeds it inside to Villette. And Villette just rips it in traffic with 4 Lancers and goes up off the glass with the right hand, and he's good. 62-47 Tigers. Oh, Bennett gets in deep with the right hand, up off the glass, and no good. I'm sorry, that was Chamberlain. Chamberlain with a deep drive. Villette controls the rebound. Kerner does a nice job against the pressure by Ayala. Now he's in trouble. He's got 3 Lancers on him. He's got nowhere to go with the ball. Oh, beautiful cut. Second cut by Villette. Kerner hits him on the back door, but he gets knocked out of bounds. Looked like a foul, but they didn't call one. It's going to be out of bounds off of the Lancers, and the Tigers take a full timeout here. Fourth quarter, 2:48 left to go, 62-47, a 15-point lead for the Tigers, and the talk is going to have to be how to close this game out. No shot clock here in Connecticut. The Tigers can try to kill a little clock, make the Lancers come cover them, try to get some layups. I would expect to see very few jump shots here by the Tigers toward the end of this game. And they got to see if they can get to the line and get to the rack and try to score inside. But you got to be careful. This Lancers team is super quick, and they're not going to let them just pass the ball around. So you know the Lancers are going to come out here. A couple minutes left in a 15-point game. They're going to try to create some havoc here, some disruption. Look for some quick threes from the Lancers. They can get the ball downhill, and they're going to see full court pressure all the way here from this team out of Notre Dame. All right, folks, we've had a good one here, 62-47. The Lancers have 6 team fouls. The Tigers have 5. And we're going to try to get here to the last bit of this game here and see if the Tigers can close it out. This is a team that is experienced in closing out games, 3 titles in a row. And they've been in these spots, a lot of maturity on the floor, tons and tons of coaching experience on the sideline. So they've given them the plan, and let's see if the boys can execute. Lancers are going to come out and try to do what they can here to make things happen with 2:48 left to go. So Kerner's going to inbound under the Tigers' basket. He's got Villette standing right in front of him. Ben Klotz on the near side elbow. So he does get it into Villette in the corner. Villette's going to take a couple looks, and he gets it taken away. So Coleman gets a hand on it. Villette trying to go one-on-one with Coleman, and it gets it knocked out of bounds, but it's going to remain Tigers' ball. So now you're going to have Kerner inbounding right in the corner, baseline corner. It's a really bad spot to inbound the ball. He's got nowhere to go. He flips it up top high to Villette. Villette to the dribble. Big Euro step. Up to the rim. No good. He missed. Klotz gets the rebound in front of 2 Lancers. Flips it out to Lust. Lust bounce pass to Fabio. And this is what we talked about. Tigers going to look to get it out. They try to feed it to Villette. A lot of Lancer pressure there. Kerner does a nice job to not... Oh, what a block by Ben Klotz. So Kerner sidestepped the drive, and then Ben Klotz blocks Coleman on the putback. All ball out on the Tigers. It's going to be Lancer's ball coming in under their own basket. Salter's in front of the ball. They get it out. They get Bennett in the corner. They try to go up. Oh, my gosh. Coleman with the catch and shot with his back to the basket turns in the air. One of the hardest shots you're going to see from in that close. And Villette fouls him. So it's going to be the bucket and the foul going for the 3-point play here from the foul line for Coleman. Super frustrated there by Dylan Villette. That's his 4th foul. 6 on the team now. So both teams have 6 fouls. That's Villette's 4th. Don't forget Sosa's got 4. And Coleman going for the traditional 3-point play from the foul line. That shot is up off the back of the rim, no good. Villette skies and comes down with it. Villette's got it back to Klotz. Now Klotz on the left side. Salter's waiting for him. Klotz dribbles by him, and Klotz goes up high off the glass, over the rim and no good. Not sure the Tigers wanted such a fast shot there. Ayala has it covered by Kerner. Kerner gets him to go downhill, flips it down low. Nice job under control there by Bennett. So Bennett gets the bucket on the assist from Ayala. Nice drive inside, dumped it down low, and now here we go, 62-51. It's an 11-point game. We thought there's some confusion on the floor. Looked like someone called a timeout. No one did. Looks like Klotz came out of the game. So Klotz came out. He's hobbling a little bit. Hopefully he's okay. Trainer's looking at him right now. I didn't see what happened to Ben, but we'll find out after the game. So it's DeFabio to Kerner. Kerner, deep drive to the corner. The Lancers are coming out like we predicted, frantic, and they take it away. Here comes Coleman downhill. Oh, big drive. And DeFabio took a knee right into the gut. DeFabio's on the ground. He took it, looked like what I saw was a knee to the chest trying to draw a charge. I mean, he took it right where it hurts, it looks like, and he's pleading for the charge. Not sure why he didn't get it. I mean, he did get bowled over. We'll have to check the tape on that one later, but not sure what the discussion's about, but they're telling DeFabio he has to check out. So the referee's forcing DeFabio off the floor, and they're bringing in Jordan Katz to replace him. So I guess they stopped the action to make sure he was okay, and in the process, he needs to check out to make sure he is okay. It's going to be Lancer's ball. He's shooting free throws. This doesn't make any sense why they made him check out while he's shooting free throws. But Coleman, number 13, is going to shoot 2. That's DeFabio's 4th. 3 Tigers now in foul trouble with 4 fouls. First one in and out for Coleman. And they try to check DeFabio back in the game, and they still can't. And so Katz stays out there. I certainly don't know the rules, so I'm not sure why he can't check in, but we'll figure that one out and bring it to you in the next broadcast. Shot up and good for Coleman.
Coleman good on the second free throw.
1:43 left to go. Lust gathers the ball and is now going to inbound under pressure. Knocked out of bounds off Kerner. He gets knocked to the floor. No foul called. And
That ball out of bounds off the Tigers. Lancers take over possession.
so it's Lancer's ball here in front, inbounding in front of their bench with 1:41 left to go. It's an 11-point game. Ayala hits the floor and calls a timeout before he's called for a travel. Heads up play by him.
Timeout on the floor. Notre Dame takes a full timeout.
Full timeout for Notre Dame. So Tigers still have the 10-point lead, but it feels a little frantic, and they got to get things under control here.
Finish strong, y'all. Finish strong.
All right, so here we go. Lancer's going to inbound in front of the scorer's table. They get it into Ayala. Kicks it to the corner. Swung all the way back up top. Chamberlain takes a long three. Lust controls. Kerner being swarmed. Gets it to Lust. Gets it out to DeFabio. Heads up. Gets it back to Lust. And we're going to have a foul. Sorry for the echo. We've had to change the process here a little bit to keep things going. Here we go. Shot up. No good off the rim. Lust comes down with it. And that ball is going to be out of bounds on Carson Lust.
Ball out of bounds off the Tigers. Notre Dame keeps possession under the hoop.
1:08 to go, 64-52. Ball's inbounded up top. Bennett's got it covered by Lust. Bennett calling for some help, gets it to Ayala. Covered by Kerner. Aya's going to let a three go. No good, air ball. Controlled by the Lancers, flips it back out to Ayala. And Michalowski comes out with it, finds Kerner. Kerner smartly pulls it out, gets it back to DeFabio. 49 seconds left to go. Tigers looking to kill the clock here. Tigers looking to kill the clock here and get out of the game. Kerner back up top, collects it at the top of the key, finds DeFabio. We had a whistle. Foul on Ayala off the ball.
That ball goes against Carmelo Ayala. That's his fifth personal.
And he fouls out of the game on that. I didn't see the foul, folks. Not sure what happened, but he fouls out on that. And we're going to send a Tiger to the free throw line. Who they're going to send? So Kerner got fouled. He's going to the line.
And Coach Dave at the line, shooting 1-1.
First one's good on the 1-on-1. Second shot up and is good as well for Kerner. So Tigers 66-52 here. Lancers push it up the floor quickly. Bennett's got it, goes baseline drive. Nice reverse and in by Bennett. So the senior with a baseline reverse. 25 seconds left, 12-point lead for the Tigers. DeFabio getting pestered, looking to get rid of it, throws it away. Lancers pick it up. Michalowski fouls him on the shot, and you can hear someone yell, why? Number 4, Bennett, going to the free throw line, going to shoot 2. 16 seconds left. 12-point game for the Tigers. 12-point lead. Michalowski trying to do his job there to repel that drive. And the first shot does not go in. 66-54 with 16 seconds left to go. Both teams are in the bonus with 8 fouls. Second shot up, and that one's no good either. Villette controls it. This should be it. Flip it out to Lust. 10 seconds. Gets it across half court. Looking for some help. Gets it to DeFabio. DeFabio to the floor. Splits a couple of defenders. Flips it up to Kerner. Kerner go all the way across court to Michalowski. 2-1, and there's your buzzer.
Score, the Ridgefield Tigers 66, the Notre Dame Lancers 54. For coming, and congratulations to both teams in the well-played game.
All right, folks, that's going to wrap it up here from the Tigers gym. Hey, listen, I appreciate you all being out there and commenting. Yes, we did not have video tonight. We know that. Unfortunately, we could not show video, so I appreciate you checking in. Glad you could tune in. We hope to have video for the next home game, and we will always have video for road games that we have video for. I'll do those from home. From the Tigers gym, we hope to have video for you next time. But you have to say, what a great effort by both teams here. 66-54, the Tigers victorious over the Lancers from Notre Dame and Fairfield. And these teams played hard. It was an aggressive, action-packed game both ways, and I think there's a lot of positives to come out of this game for both teams. As we talked about with Ben Klotz, first game of the year, someone's going to win, someone's going to lose. It doesn't mean that your season is upset or anything else. It's just a game to take and learn from. And these teams are both very good, and I expect to see them again this year, maybe match up at the end of the season. So good luck to the Notre Dame Lancers as they head out on their season. Glad they can make the trip. Happy holidays to all their fans. And for the Tigers, that's a good job by the Tigers getting work done, led by Justin DeFabio, hot shooting when he needed it, and Dylan Villette really settling things down in low. So great job by the boys tonight, and so we're going to get out of here while we can. I think we pulled it off. We had a lot of technical issues tonight, but I'm glad that we could bring you what we could. And look for the Tyler Ugelin Memorial Tournament next week, the holiday week here at the Ridgefield High School gym. That'll be a good one. Boys and girls both participating in that Memorial Tournament. And then it's back to the FCX schedule after that. And we got some good games on the calendar coming up for you guys. So stay tuned. Check out my website for my interview with Ben Klotz. I also have head coach and Connecticut Coach of the Year Rob Coloni on there. We hope to have the other Connecticut Coach of the Year, Andrew McClellan, on our website soon with an interview with him. We'll have all the seniors from the Ridgefield boys and girls teams throughout the year. So check in so you can learn about your favorite players and hear what they're up to and what they plan to do after their senior year. So that's it from the Ridgefield gym for tonight. Happy holidays, everybody. Thanks for tuning in, and go Tigers.